Alright then guys, so it seems like it's been a week since I first talked about wanting DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3. And it's interesting because, well, there are plans for DLC to be made and released, so that's cool to know. But, for those that don't know, khinsider.com, which is a official Kingdom Hearts website, well, more or less of a official fan Kingdom Hearts website, where they basically talk about anything in regards to Kingdom Hearts in general. And so basically anything that they usually cover is usually official, 100% it's official. And in this case, this particular article was talking about how Nomura was basically being reviewed by a magazine corporation by the name of Dengeki Interview. So, Dengeki. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But anyway though, technically there are more stuff that's being talked about. But for the most part, we're going to talk about this particular spoiler-free information. And this one's actually pretty interesting in regards to the fact that it talks about all of the stuff that they're going to basically do in terms of like DLC planning. And so we're going to read this little bit of the article itself. So it says here, when asked about how he felt about the impressive sales number for Kingdom Hearts 3, Nomura stated that with the combined digital sales and shipped units, Kingdom Hearts 3 has far exceeded his expectations. Far exceeded? I think Nomura predicted that it would reach it, but I don't think he predicted that it would far go where it has. And in all honesty, it's Kingdom Hearts 3 crying out loud, right? It's Kingdom Hearts 3. For those that was excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 for like playing all the games prior, and then for those that have only played up to Kingdom Hearts 2 and stuff like that, it makes sense for its overall hype and stuff. But anyway, Nomura also revealed that they are currently working on DLC for the game, which has made his sleep schedule much shorter than the game has, since the game has released. Nomura, don't kill yourself, please don't kill yourself, okay? I'm begging you, alright? If you feel like you need to get caught up on your sleep, please do, but don't kill yourself trying to make DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, okay? Just take it easy, you know, relax and stuff like that. This Kingdom Hearts 3 is good, okay? We're not desperate, but we would like more coming out of it, so if you feel like you need to catch up on your sleep, please do, don't kill yourself. But anyway, so the next paragraph is interesting because it talks about critical mode, which is something that a lot of players was actually hoping to see in terms of an update per se and stuff, and this talks about it. So, Nomura addresses the lack of critical mode in Kingdom Hearts 3, something many fans have considered a mainstay for the series since Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix released back in 2006. In the past, critical mode was an addition made in the Final Mix version of Kingdom Hearts titles. Nomura said, reassuring fans that it is coming later on in a future download. The development team didn't just want to change the strength of the enemies and release that, but to make it well-polished and unique mode so fans may find pressure in replaying Kingdom Hearts 3 in critical. So that's the main reason right there. Is that they didn't just want to make the Heartless stronger or anything like that. They want to actually make them more accessible, per se. They want to make them more, hey, you're in critical mode. Guess what? We're going to up the ante. We're going to give you more enemies that you have to fight. Guess what? Their HP is going to be much larger. Their strength is going to be a lot more heavier. And all that stuff, you know. They're trying to make it to where critical mode is a higher difficulty and not just, hey, the enemies are stronger in this one. No, they're trying to balance it out perfectly, because when you think about it, the only reason why Kingdom Hearts 3 is, according to everybody else, easy, is because you have all of these different situational abilities now. You have Keyblade transformations, you have the shock lock system, you have the attraction flow rise, you have the links, which are summons, you have the ability to interact with the different Disney characters and do special moves and stuff. You know, all of these different things, and it adds up to a devastating envelopment in the entire game itself. So it makes sense for why they basically hold it off on putting critical mode, because they realize the game itself is a little bit overpowered. We need to figure out how we can scale critical mode to where players will get enough enjoyment out of critical mode. We don't want to just release one type of increase. They want to scale it up to where it's a heavier difficulty for expert players of the Kingdom Hearts series. And this makes sense, it does. But the next paragraph speaks for itself in terms of additional stuff. So, Dengeki asked Nomura to speak a bit about their DLC plans and the possibility of a final mix for Kingdom Hearts 3. Normally, they would create a full package with all of the additions they want to make for a Kingdom Hearts title. Nomura elaborated, but this time the plans is to release free DLC through future updates and to also release paid DLC with a lot of content in it as a batch. The plan right now is to get new DLC out as soon as possible within the year. So there you are. There it is right there, plain as day. They're hoping to do a series of downloadable content as well as free updates. Basically anything that is small, like for example the critical mode, it will be a free update that will be added on into the game itself. As for like any major additional content that gets added on into it, regardless of how you want to think it, but anything major in terms of actual major content added into the game, it will be a major paid DLC patch that people can pay and download it onto the Kingdom Hearts itself. As to how much the DLC particular is going to be, it's probably going to be more or less of a one-time season pass batch, to where you only have to pay, if I had to take a wild guess and say the estimation, because depending on how much they put in, depends on how much the DLC is going to be. And I imagine if we try to evaluate it based on like Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, I would say probably around $15.99 to $19.99, probably. That's just an estimate guess. But it depends on what all in terms of DLC we could see in the future. And like in the last sentence, it says, plan right now is to get new DLC out as soon as possible within the year. In other words, within the year of 2019, we will see add-ons being put into for Kingdom Hearts 3. As to the official dates of when they're going to be put on it, as of right now it is uninformed, and right now we really don't know when we're going to see critical mode being put into Kingdom Hearts 3, but we do know it is coming. So any future DLC that gets put into Kingdom Hearts 3, it will be coming out later on within the year. So be prepared to have more content being put for Kingdom Hearts 3, and if you're excited for DLC like I am and many others, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.